everybody. This is Jim Wiggin over at what's usually Train Tuesday, but it's Friday, which means we have some late breaking news. I wanted to get you guys some information that just came in across my desk just moments ago. Dateline, Long Beach, California. We've got some really interesting news for you. And fortunately for me, we've got one of our favorite roving reporters out there in California right now. I'm going to bring in Janik. Hey, Janik. So, big news today, huh?
Yeah, Jim, I got some stuff that it's so fresh off the plane that some of them haven't even got their carry-on luggage back yet. They're so new. We just got the box, and I couldn't wait to show you guys what we got.
Well, you got me excited. What have you got to show us today, Janik?
So you know how there's that second run of Genesis Dash 9s they're open for pre-order right now, and some people are like, oh, why should I order one of these? I haven't even seen one of them yet. It's Athearn even really making this thing. Well, we got deco samples of the first run Dash 9s, and they look phenomenal. Really wanted to show you what we got cooking here.
So you're saying that we've got the first samples of the Dash 9s that we talked about this past summer.
Yes.
So the BNSFs, the Norfolk Southerns, the BCLs, all of those.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. And so I went out this morning and dug out my Primo module and shot some quick pictures.
Okay.
Show them off.
Let's see.
I haven't looked at them yet.
Oh, wow. Check these out.
Yeah, so there's the BC rail, 4-window cab.
Man.
So cool.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That is cool. Oh, man. You got to be pretty happy with these, Janik. These look amazing.
I am. I think they nailed it on the colors, especially when I took it out and shot it in that morning sunlight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you just literally got these this morning.
Yeah.
And wow.
So we're going to show them all off here. We're going to put these pictures up later today, hopefully.
Here we go. Here's the one for the Norfolk Southern fans.
Yep. There's the standard cab Norfolk Southern right there.
Wow. Yeah, these look great.
Yeah. Just seeing it in person, I've seen the drawings and I've seen the photos, but it doesn't really compare. Seen it in person.
Yeah, and I mean we've shown our fans the first samples that were just undecorated, but man, with the paint they just look so nice. Look at this UP.
Yeah,
wow, it's a nice shot.
That still looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, look at all the difference you see with these Dash 9s. Every single Dash 9, they're not the same. They're all prototype specific. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is just gorgeous. I love the low number boards. You've got the big plow there on the pilot.
Yeah, there's something like 10 or 12 different plows options on these things. It's
incredible. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I know right now we're kind of looking at these through a video monitor, but I mean, the colors look great. I mean, that Union Pacific armor yellow just looks amazing.
Yeah, it does. Yellow is kind of a tricky color. It's pretty easy to, if you don't have a great color underneath it, it can look way off.
Now I'm in trouble.
Oh man, I just saw one of these things the other day too, and it still had the pink walkways Some of the doors got replaced on it, but it was still Heritage 1.
Yeah, yeah. Is this going to be, refresh my memory, Janik, is this going to be Prime for Grime?
So this particular one is not Prime for Grime. It's sort of an in-service look for the mid-2000s,
Okay.
up into the 2010s for this one right here.
Yeah, and I mean, for those that don't know, I mean, like you just said a minute ago, the pink walkways, yeah, that was common. There was all kinds of funny paint things going on back then on BNSF stuff, and yeah, if you look up some of the prototypes, that's just like it. Wow, it definitely okay. So now in this angle, I can tell it's not quite Prime for Grime, but it's not fresh out of Erie, PA either. It's been on the road for a little bit.
Yeah, it's not, because it's got the reflectors on there on the frame. Some additional warning labels on this one, so it's a mid-2000s era.
Beautiful. Wow. So, if any of you guys out there have been thinking about we're doing BNSF, early BNSF, and Santa Fe -9s on this run, and if you've been thinking about it, I'd say right here is a pretty good example of why you should get those. That thing is just spot on.
I know for me, seeing them in person definitely made me want to go and pick some of them up.
I mean, you can see the GE builder's plate, and look at all of the detail that's been put into these models. Just gorgeous.
Yeah, you got the spinning bearing cap on there as well, which is going to look really good when it's rolling by. You got the see-through steps, the ground lights.
Right, yeah. Yeah, because with the Genesis 2.0, you've got all kinds of cool, options with the lighting. And you were saying too, you just saw some of these earlier. I've seen this unit in Galesburg, Illinois, many years ago, and I'm sure I might even have a picture of it. But I mean, just looking at all the detail right here, a little bit of weathering and some programming with adjusting your CVs on all those different lighting functions, and I bet you could fool some people in the right layout. This looks amazing.
Yeah, just a nice coat of dirt on those trucks is really going to make it pop. That's what I would do.
Oh, we can't leave out our friends up north. Look at the CN. This is nice. It's got the classification lights on it.
Yeah, it's got that 4-window cab, which was unique to that order. I got to straighten the sunshade on it, looks like.
That's cool. That is really cool.
You got those Canadian specific ditch lights with the shields on them. You got the anti-climber.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
To this version.
Wow.
As well as the walkways, see-through walkways on them.
Beautiful. Really nice. Yeah, very unique cab compared to the other locomotives. This one really stands out. See if I can zoom in a little bit for you guys to see how nice that cab is. Really cool.
Someone's asking if the NS is going to have alternating ditch lights. Yes, front and rear. If you buy the sound version, it'll be like that out of the box. Non-sound version, you'll need to program it yourself, but it's possible.
Yeah, now these, if you were I'd say if you were on the fence about getting the second run of these -9s,
Yeah. Look right
I know.
there. You can see the see-through grates on the walkway there.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you can, when you zoom in, you can see the graded walkway like you were saying. Beautiful. I know some Canadian modelers are going to be really ecstatic about these.
Oh, they've been waiting for these for a long time. Yeah.
Very long time, yeah.
And then we got the teardrop windows coming in the second run. So if you like,
That's right.
if you like what you see with this one, there's going to be the teardrop in the second run.
Oh, look at this. We've got one close to home for us.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow, this is kind of like the last hurrah of Chicago Northwestern. Man, I mean, it just, that locomotive, that paint scheme just fit that locomotive so well. I got a chance to see a few of these before they got repainted, and I always thought it was a shame because it's such a cool paint scheme.
Yeah, the lightning stripe. I really like that scheme.
And look at how crisp this is. Now, my screen's not doing this any favors. I'm zooming in on a little JPEG, but I mean, I've done custom painting for years, and I would hate to do this paint scheme. All the amount of masking and stuff.
Oh yeah, especially on that cabinet behind the cab there, trying to get that right is going to be a big pain.
Right, yeah, right here. Oh my gosh, yeah, that is just
come with the air conditioner, which you can swap out if you want to model the later version. It comes with that part if you want to swap that out.
Very cool. Yeah. Now this is going to make a lot of folks happy. And like I said, if you've been on the fence about the Dash 9s that we're talking about this month, this should help you change your mind.
Absolutely.
These are, and Janik and I are working on getting some video up of these too pretty soon. So,
yeah, unfortunately, since these are first samples, they don't actually run and they don't make sound. But I'm going to go down to the layout and hopefully get some more pictures here and maybe some action shots.
Wow. Just all the small details alone, like the, all the different labels, safety labels, even the trucks.
Yeah, the writing on the truck is killer.
Yeah, that's just amazing. Zoom in on that.
Those early trucks with the reinforcement on there.
No stone unturned. Lots and lots and lots of hours of research. And we've talked about it before in the past. I mean, it's easy to come out with a specific locomotive and just change the colors on each one and say it's good, but these are great examples as to why. They're all Dash 9s.
Yeah.
But you can see how each one was built specifically for that customer.
Yeah, and I can't take credit for how nice these look. I wasn't the one that worked on them, but you guys probably know who did. Did a phenomenal job on it.
Yeah. Yep.
Really great work.
Really nice. A lot of work. A lot of hours and hours of research. I'm looking at this, and like I said, as a custom painter, I can appreciate this. I keep rubbing my eyes because it's just so nicely done.
Someone in the comments asking about the pulling power on these. It's going to be almost on par with the SB90 Mac. It's a little bit shorter, so not quite as much room for weight, but it's going to be on par with the 90 Mac. It's going to be stunt puller, especially compared to the Roundhouse version that's been in the line since the 90s. It's going to blow it out of the water. Pulling power.
Now, guys that are used to seeing me on the beginning of the months and Tuesdays, you've been asking where Janik is. Well, this shows you. He's been busy. And
I'm still.
Yeah, there's just so much going on right now. And
yeah,
I mean, these are just amazing. I mean, I'm in trouble. I know I say that about a lot of models, but the Dash 9, I mean, it really was the kind of the beginning of the modern horsepower wars. This was the beginning of what we consider modern day, intermodal traffic. I mean, I first moved out here 20 some odd years ago. These were new, and they were all over the systems, and just an amazing locomotive. So many railroads had so many of them.
when you go out and watch the BNSF, and it still seems like most of them are Dash 9s.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny you mentioned that. I was going through a roll. I'm dating myself. It wasn't a roll. It was a digital chip, and I was looking at my pictures, and yeah, sure enough, actually one of the for this run, I believe it's in the 5000 series, BNSF and Heritage 2, and lo and behold, that was what the lead unit was on one of my pictures going through. I believe it was Williamsfield, Illinois. So, yeah, BNSF still has a bunch of these, and they're in, you'll still see like 10, 12. You'll still see a Heritage 1 every once in a while. Not as common as they used to be, but
no, they're out there.
They're out there.
Fun catch the every weekend. And had some replacement doors on it, but it was still a Heritage 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Well, I can definitely see part of the reason why you've been busy the last, few months. These are going to be great. Really looking forward to them. And again, if you've been on the fence about the run that we've got right now, maybe you missed this run. This run, we announced these back in July, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a while ago, man.
It was a while ago.
So like Jim said, we got that second run. It's available for pre-order right now. The orders close in a week, so if you weren't sure about it, you weren't sure how they were going to look, or if the colors were going to be right, this should definitely help change your mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just, we'll run through these again real quick.
And we'll put these pictures up on Facebook too. So
yeah, definitely. Yep, you'll be seeing these throughout the week. We've got a lot. I mean, you got a lot of good pictures this morning, and man, I still can't get over how nice of a shot this is. I mean, it's just a cool.
And they nailed the colors, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, yeah, they totally did. But yeah, that brings back many. I won't say warm, more like scorching hot June days in Galesburg about 15 years ago. So common at one time. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so like Janek's been saying, I mean, if you've been thinking about it, and I'm not quite sure. Well, here it is. These are the pre-production samples that Janek gets, and like he said, after you've got a week. After Friday, the orders close, and we've offered some really good road names in this next release. So if you've been on the fence, this should probably push you over the fence.
I might pick this one up for oil cans or something. This would be perfect.
There you go.
In the NS, saw one of those in Colton a couple years ago, of all places.
Oh, huh.
So, hey, you never know when they're going to turn up.
Really cool. So yeah, you must have had a nice surprise this morning when you found this package at your door. This is wow.
Now, my wife was going to get mad at me. She's like, "You bought more trains? No. This is for work. I promise."
It is for work. Of course it is. It's research.
But if I happen to enjoy it, then hey, that's fine too.
Oh man. Well, I'm going to leave that up there for a little bit because it's so nicely done. And yeah, like I said, we've shown we're really happy with the way the Dash 9s turned out. We showed some samples without paint earlier, but I think you really get a good appreciation when you see your road, painted up. And we wanted to show you guys this. I mean, again, we've said it before, right, Janek? We're modelers too. We get excited about this stuff just as much as you do. So, Janek,
business owning one of these things, and it just looks so dang cool.
Yeah, I mean, so when he told me he had pictures, I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm so glad he was able to get these pictures together for us so we could show them. And yeah, wow,
definitely. So
that's cool.
That's it for today. Just wanted to show these off. So I don't know what the delivery date is for these, but it's coming up. I think it's 2 or 3 months, right?
Yeah, it is coming up. I believe it's the ETA that I saw. Let me double check and see. I still
Yeah.
have that up on my screen.
Yeah, they've been bugging me to get these reviews done already. I'm like, I just opened them, but
Yeah, they're saying probably late July, early August. So you
okay,
guys don't have too far to
coming up.
wait. Yeah, what I would do is maybe you ordered one or two, and then before next Friday you talk to your dealer and order more, and they really do supplement a lot of what we've got here. So. Yeah, we're getting some really good comments. The Canadian units are hot. A lot of guys are liking the Canadian stuff. So thank you guys for your support. Yeah, it's
Yeah. So
really nicely done. Great.
all right.
Well, Janik, did you have anything else that you wanted to tell us about the units or any other news?
Not really. The pictures. I'll let the pictures do the talking. I'll let you guys form your opinions from there. I just took them out of the package and shot the pictures. I didn't do anything to them. As you can see, I screwed the sunshades on a couple of them, so there's your proof. But this is how they're going to look when you get them. In fact, even better. As I'll go through these, I'll make some notes about what they can improve, and this is what they're going to look like. So, like we keep saying, if you weren't sure before, hopefully you're sure now, one way or the other.
Yeah, just look at the goodness here. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, they nailed it.
Just a beautiful unit. See if I can zoom in on this guy too. Yeah.
Thing's going to light up like a Christmas tree too, and all the lights are working.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because this one's got the rock lights, doesn't it? Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
So this is
the
front dash 9s. We don't have samples yet of the second run. What's open for orders right now. But we want to show these off so you get an idea of what they're going to look like. This BC rail and the CN as well, they have see-through walkways. Etched see-through walkways on them.
Yeah, these are gonna sell quick. So my advice to you guys here that are looking at these beautiful locomotives, if you did not pre-order last summer, talk to your dealers now, and just get on the front end of that and wait. I mean, we saw that with the SD60Ms. The SD60Ms, a lot of them have cleaned out already. Some of them are on dealer shelves, so if there's a particular road you're looking for, you can probably find it. But these guys here, especially, we know the Canadian ones were hot. These are going to go quick. So if you didn't pre-order, talk to your dealer. Some of the dealers will have ordered more than just for what their pre-orders are.
Right.
So definitely get in the front of this, because these aren't, I can tell you right now, Janik, and you know this, these aren't going to last.
No. Once they start hitting and people are posting pictures of them, videos. I actually just approved the sound encoders the other day too. I was able to get a pretty good sound out of it with the dual cubes and get some of that chug.
Richard, I see your question on the walkways. Is there a specific locomotive you want to see the walkways to? Was it the Canadian National one?
Go to that picture of the CN.
Yeah.
It was the rear. You could see the ground through the walkways. They want to see the walkways. Dang it. That's all they're here for.
Oh, the walkway's cool. We're getting there.
They're getting there.
Oh, I missed it. Here we go. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see that.
Yep, that shows it right there.
Look at that. Right there.
Yep.
Wow. Definitely cool.
All right. Well, yeah, like I said, I think that's about all I had today. Just want to show these off with the pictures.
Yeah. Now,
But
thank you for showing us these. And, guys, we appreciate you watching out for us on these. Anytime we got something new, we'll try to get it out here for you and get some stuff out there in the open for you to see. We appreciate all the guys that pre-ordered. And like I said earlier, if you didn't pre-order, you might want to think about pre-ordering the ones that we are offering now. Deadline is the 26th of this March. And, get ahead on these other ones too. Talk to your dealer. Maybe you ordered some extra ones. You'll be all set. So I see some comments. We're not going to do a Q&A. This was just a quick. We wanted to let you know what's going on. I'll be back on Tuesday for Train Tuesday. So if you've got some questions, just bring them back then. But yeah, be sure to watch for these online on our social media starting tonight, just so you guys can see those pictures. And yeah, well, Janik, I can see why you've been busy.
It's good to be back, if not for less than usual, but to be back on screen for a little bit. Show you guys that I'm still lurking around here and working on stuff. So.
Yeah, he definitely is. I get to see some of your work that the guys don't see yet. So we'll definitely be seeing more of Janik. Well, guys, we wanted to just get that to you. So we're gonna cut out of here. But thanks, Janik, for showing us these pictures. Thank you, everybody out there that showed up for this late breaking news event. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Get some modeling done. Work on the layout this weekend, and stay happy, stay healthy. And from the Midwest, I'm going to say hi, Greens. Janik?
All right, guys, take care. We'll talk to you soon.